Now, according to The Australian this morning, Dan, negative gearing is next. Labor has already denied it this morning, but now trust is broken. Who's going to believe them?
Absolutely. Negative gearing, coming after more of your super, capital gains tax, further capital gains tax changes. Where are they going to stop? And what we need now from the Prime Minister is for him to come out and say that he isn't going to increase these taxes. He said before the last election that he wouldn't. Now he's changed his mind and lied about what he said when it comes to income tax. Now we've got to hear from him loud and clear around negative gearing, around capital gains tax, about coming after your super. Because if he won't rule those things out, then will they be in the budget or won't they be? And this uncertainty is not good for the Australian people at this time who are struggling.
Well, here's the problem, Dan. Even if he comes out and rules it out, who's going to believe them because he's ruled things out before?
Well, that's absolutely right, Pete. Absolutely right. And that's what happens when you look people in the eye and lie to them. And you won't even apologise to the Australian people about it. You're absolutely right. Who is going to believe them? And when we head towards the next election, nothing the Prime Minister says before the next election can be taken as a guarantee, because he's shown that he's quite capable of looking the Australian people in the eye and lying to them and then changing his mind immediately after the election.
OK, in your wheelhouse, Dan, the government has hit the brakes on international students. The number of visa holders cut by 90,000 this financial year. Your thoughts on that?
Well, we're still getting record applications, Pete. There's record applications of over 500,000 when it comes to international students. We saw in the last financial year over 500,000 international students come to this country. We think we're on track to see 500,000 come the calendar year up until December. So even though they're not processing as many, we're still getting record applications and we're still getting record numbers of international students. It's too high. We have a housing crisis, we have a rental crisis. People can't get to see their GP. We're getting growing congestion in our capital cities. We're going to need to see more than this, because we're still seeing record numbers of applications, and we think for the calendar year to 23, we're going to see record numbers of international students still coming.
Dan Tehan, we'll leave it there. Thank you.